All right, guys. Good morning, I guess, because it's almost like 3 a.m. in the morning. But I'm a little bit behind, so just roll with me. I just wanted to let you know what your learning goal targets were this week and kind of walk you through the process of how you are going to do your ELA assignments this week. We are ending the Unit 1, which has been about advocacy, which has been about professionalism. We've been doing poetry analysis, and really we've been digging deep into determining what our whisper is so that we can know or develop our shout. And we know that's the driving question for the entire year. So this week, by the end of the week, you are going to write a summative whisper narrative essay. It is summative, it is 50 points, and so it's the thing that we're ending this unit with before we start our next unit. So as far as learning targets, we're still working on that cite strong and thorough textual evidence to support analysis of a given text. You did a good job of that when you did your poetry analysis last week, and you're going to continue with that, but we're going to layer something else on top of it, which is MLA in-text citations, which I know that you know because I know that I taught it. And so you're going to have a bit of a review this week, and that should go fairly quick for you. But you're going to be using that as you reference a poem in your narrative essay, okay? And the other item is that you can use sensory details to write reflective narratives, including addressing how context shapes how a topic is approached, okay? So there are 3 sections as usual. And so we know that the learn about it, I went ahead, the timing of things that are due are a bit different this week. So you do want to pay attention to that. So the learn about it items are due on the 9th by 11:59 p.m. The practice it items are due on the 10th by 11:59 p.m. And the evidence of learning, you have up until the weekend, the 13th, which is a Sunday, by 11:59 p.m. So just keep that in mind. They're a little bit different this week, and that's to account for the fact that we did not have Monday. So these are the items in the Learn About It. First of all, we have your online ebook up and running, and so the very first thing that you need to do, if you have not done it already, is to go to Google Classroom. You can either find this in the stream section or in the classwork section. You're going to follow the directions in the most recent post on the stream or in the post on the classwork section so that you can sign up for access to your honors ebook. You're going to open that. We are going to actually cover chapter 1 this week. So you're going to then click here to continue to go to Google Classroom because you're going to complete chapter 1 reading notes assignment in your ebook. So you're going to go to Google Classroom. It's going to tell you to take notes over chapter 1. So that means you're going to have to pull up your ebook and you're going to have to pull up the assignment in Google Classroom. And as you're reading, you're going to take notes on a graphic organizer that is provided for you. And the graphic organizer is set up like a Cornell notes style. So you're going to do that because it's going to inform how and what you write when you write your essay. So then you're going to go to watch a video called A Cure for Humanity. You're going to answer some questions. So the video is going to be posted by Edpuzzle, but it is also posted in Google Classroom. And so because you are already part of my class, you should be able to click on it. It will ask you to sign in or sign up. You're just going to sign in with your Google Classroom, or your Google email, your Gmail. So if you click just sign in with Gmail, you'll be good to go. Or sign in with Google, I think is what it really says. You're then going to watch some review videos over MLA citation and do the same thing. It's an Edpuzzle video, but it is also in Google Classroom, and so you can access it from there. Those things are due by the 9th by 11:59 p.m. Then you're going to move to the practice it. And the first thing is just going to ask you to review and understand the instructions or requirements that we've laid out with the whisper narrative. We want you to open that sooner rather than later so that you know what you got to do. So there will be a slide deck posted in Google Classroom, as well as a video of me and Mrs. Whitworth walking you through it. So yes, definitely look at the slide deck, but I would also watch the video. It is a bit longer. I do apologize for that, but it's what we would do if we were in class. And so I highly encourage you to watch it so that you have all the details about what you need to do. Once you get to that point, you will click on the poem choice for your whisper narrative form posted in Google Classroom. And so one of the things that you are going to do in the Learn About It is really narrow down the whisper that you want to turn into a shout, because ultimately that's what your narrative essay is going to discuss. What is your whisper and when is it going to turn into a shout? And so in the practice it section, we're going to give you an opportunity to make sure you have found your poem and that you submit it so we know what your poem is. Then you're going to go to the evidence of learning, and that is not due until Sunday by 11:59 p.m. But I would encourage you to start it sooner rather than later. I would not wait until the day of. So you're going to click here to write your whisper narrative essay. When you click there, it's going to take you to Google Classroom, and there will be an assignment and there will be some slides, the same slides that you should have looked at during the practice it section, that will go over the directions. You want to review those again. I will also attach the video walkthrough to that assignment as well. But you are going to want to make sure that you actually write your essay and you turn it in. And there will be specific directions that you're going to follow when you get there, so please make sure you're reading directions. Right here, down here, you see an optional. Some of you are going to be fine just writing the essay. Some of you, we've done a kind of a semi-brainstorm throughout last week and this week. Some of you are going to need to collect your thoughts and are going to want to fill out an outline. That's fine. An outline is optional. I am not grading it, but it may help you organize your thoughts. And that will wrap up Unit 1, and we'll be moving to our next unit the following week. Just a reminder of your Zoom meetings, they are required. Most of you are showing up, that's great. We do not have one today, Monday, or yesterday, I guess, because of Labor Day, but your next one will be on Wednesday the 9th, and then you also want to make sure you come to the instructional lab time on the 11th. And that is all I have for you. I will see you soon.